So once again, FELS. Okay. We will discuss. So just to review lang, okay, what we already discussed earlier, no? Okay, so humanata, how are we going to access Google Classroom? Okay, through these methods. Okay, and then you already created a class earlier as well. Okay, so please, ano lang, unsa na nato, ma'am and sirs, no? Please try to remember the steps. Okay, unsa nato, gibuhat nato ganina. Okay, and we explored as well the general settings and the class settings, but no, sorry for that. Okay, and we explored the four major tabs na makita nato sa Google Classroom, namely the stream, the classwork, the people, and the grades. Specific material, organize that one mong god. Okay. Per topic. Okay, so anha pa, sa inyo ha, class. Okay? So, okay, Okay, just to review, no? Okay, unsaon nato pag-add og topic. Okay, so again, let's not forget that we should be kaning naa sa classwork na tab. Okay, so by clicking the classwork tab here sa top part sa inyong screen. Okay, so beside the stream tab. Okay, so click classwork, click the create button, and then click topic. Okay, so for example, we have the second topic. Okay, so second topic na ako kay input and output devices. Okay? So sir, kailangan ba namo kopyahon kung unsay gi-type nimo dira na topics? No. Okay? So again, ma'am and sirs, if ever namoy unsa no, gusto na ibutang dira na topic or topics in line with whatever class, okay, or subject nagibuhatan ninyo class sa inyong Google Classroom, pwede kayo. Okay? So wala na siya problema. Okay, so anyway, this one is for week 2, for example. And then don't forget to click add. Okay, so there you go, di ba? Sa karon na natay duha ka topics na gi-add sa tuang class. Okay? So sir, what if na ako'y typo error? Okay? So namali kog namali kog spell. Okay? Sa ako ang gi-type no. So wala na problema po, ma'am and sirs. You can actually edit that one out. Okay? So pwede na nato na i-change yun, no? By clicking this three dot icon na pod, okay, na makita ninyo beside sa inyong respective topics. Okay? So sa right side na siya, no? Just click this one and then click rename. Okay? So pwede na niyo siya may rename, ma'am sensors, okay, if ever you want to rename that specific topic. If you want to organize this one, okay, so for example, you want to move this topic up, okay? So, kung gusto ninyo kaning week 1 kay nasa taas and then si week 2 nasa ubos, for example lang, you can drag that one, no? Okay, so pwede lang ninyo i-drag ang topic para mabuhat ninyo ang inyong gusto in terms of organizing whatever topics you have here sa inyong class. Okay, so as you can see, na nasa taas si week 1 na ako and then na nasa ubos si week 2. Okay? So at least man lang, kita mismo, we know how to organize, okay, our topics na gi-add sa ato class. Okay? So that's it. Very easy. Okay? Ang pag-add sa ato ang topic, no? Okay, so sige daw, ma'am sensors, karon. I will be giving you 2 minutes. I guess 2 minutes will do. Okay, so 2 minutes to please add three more topics, no, sa inyong class. Okay? So, if ever isa pa lang ang ibutang ninyo na topic, dara add four more. Okay? Kay para at least na atay 5 ka topics sa inyong klase na gibuhat dara. Okay? Sa inyong end. Okay? So, your time starts now. All right, so I will be extending 2 more minutes. Okay, base kang uban wala pa na human sa lima ka topics, no? Okay, so 2 more minutes, ma'ams and sirs. Okay, to at least add up five, at least five. Okay, ka topics na sa inyong class. All right, okay, so time is up, everyone. Okay, so hopefully unsa na naka-add og lima ka topics sa inyong respective classes. If ever wala pa, then you may actually do it later na po. Okay? So, sa karon, let's move on, okay, to the demonstration of how you're going to create quiz assignments. Okay, so just to review lang ha, or to reiterate lang ma'ams and sirs, the quiz assignment feature, okay, kano siya no? Ginagamit natin na siya to create quizzes, okay, sa ato ang classes. Especially those quizzes na naay kaning short answer na mga content. For example, kanang gusto ganin nato na na-fill in the blanks, okay? So, pwede nato gamiton si unsa no, si quiz assignment. And then, multiple choice, mga ingana, no? Essays, okay? So, pwede nato ni siya gamiton, okay? Na unsa no, na feature, okay? Ni Google Classroom. As well as if ever we're going to create examinations as well, okay? So, as you can see here, wala create exam dire ano na option. Rather, we can use the quiz assignment feature gihapon in creating our examination. Okay, so for example, test 1, fill in the blanks. Okay, test 2, multiple choice. Okay, so test 3, essay. Test 4, kaning video presentation. So pwede nga no, you can actually do that one. Okay, sa ato ang unsa sa ato ang Google Classroom. Okay, and then creating a quiz assignment is actually connected to another Google service, which is the Google Forms. Okay? So I don't know lang if ever you're if all of you are familiar with Google Forms. Siguro most of you already have the kaning encounter na, okay, of using Google Forms. So kanang ato ang gamiton po in creating our quiz assignment. But then we're going to access Google Forms but no via Google Classroom. Okay? So I'm going to demonstrate to you right now how are we going to create our quizzes. Okay? So, of course, dapat nagihapon ta sa classwork na tab, ma'ams and sirs. So, click na to ang classwork, no? And then, click create button. And then, click na to ang quiz assignment. Again, classwork na tab, create button, and then click quiz assignment. Okay, sir, hala, asa man ta magbutang or magbuhat og quiz anin. Okay, so as you can see, you will be redirected kay anin na display. And if ever mapansin ninyo moms and sirs, no, natay blank quiz direct. As you can see, naka-indicate no na ang file is actually a file from Google Forms. Okay? So, i-click na po natin na siya, moms and sirs, and we're going to fill in the details as well okay, later on. Okay, na lang after we establish, okay, or we finish up okay, creating our quiz. Okay, so i-click lang na ninyo ang blank quiz, ma'ams and sirs. Okay, so click natin ni Hag, click lang ko na siya. And then mag-open na siya new tab. Okay, so please don't forget to specify this will be the file name of your quiz. Okay, so for example, quiz number 1. Okay, automatically manggod, ma-save na siya sa ato ang Google Drive. Okay, so quiz number 1 and then blank quiz na din ng quiz number 1. Pwede yung anak. Okay, so kamo bahala. This will be our quiz title. Okay, so again, ma'am, sir, please don't be confused. This is the file name of your quiz and this will be the quiz title. Okay? So, kato. If ever you have kaning mga instructions gani sa inyong unsa sa inyong quizzes, you can actually include that one or specify that one no, using the form description here. Okay? So, pwede ninyo dira ibutang. For example, okay, all of the short answer questions should be answered using uppercase characters. Okay? So, pwede ninyo ibutang dira. Okay, given na if ever i-check man gud ni Google Forms na mga answer sa inyong mga estudyante, specifically kani mga short answer na mga type sa questions ninyo, no, it is actually case sensitive. Okay? So meaning, if ever gi-lower case ni estudyante, ang ilahang mga answer and then ang giset ninyo, ma'am sensors, kay naka-uppercase, meaning naka-capital letters, malion gina siya sa malian gina sa inyohang unsa no Google Forms. Okay? So please be reminded of that one lang. Please take note. Okay? But then anyway, I will be giving you tips na lang later on. Okay, kung unsa ba ang gina-practice po namo, no? Okay, in terms of creating our quizzes po. Okay? So let's go back. Okay, after we determine or specify the file name of our quiz as well as the quiz title, no? Okay, optional lang unsa for this form description diri ma'am sensors. Pwede ninyo ibutan diri ang inyong instructions. Okay, so let's try to create our first question. For example, okay, ang first question nato no kay short answer type. Okay, na question. So blank. For example lang ha, kay given na unsa man ay computer subject ang ako ang ginahon-ahon na karon no. Pwede po mo magbuhat og inyong mga questions dira ma'am sensors. Okay, no problem kayo. Okay, so blank are the tangible parts of a computer. Okay? For example lang. Okay, so the answer for this one is hardware. Okay? So, so saan man nato pag-set na, Sir Chris? Okay? Sa ato ang answer. Okay, so very easy ra po na siya, ma'am and sirs, no? Okay, i-click lang nato ang answer key here. Okay, kane. Click answer key and then you should determine as well the points na makredit sa estudyante. Okay? Or makuha sa mga estudyante, no? Once correct ang iyahang answer. Okay? So for example, this one is only 1 point. Okay? Add a correct answer. Okay? Hardware, for example. Okay? So pwede mag-add of another correct answer dira, ma'am sensors, no? Okay, kung gusto niyo naka-lowercase pod, para maunsa, makonsider ni Google Forms ninyo, okay, so pwede rin ninyo i-add dira. Okay, so nakanindot man good kay Google Forms, no? At least, dili lang nato manu-manuhon og check. Okay, so although gina-encourage nga manually i-check gihapon nato or to review the answers of our students, no? Kay basig naman ko yung mga na yung mga answers na gimalian ni Google Forms. Sometimes magod na yung mga ingana na errors. Okay? So, pwede nato i-review na lang kaya ang ilang mga answers if ever na atay mga ma-consider, okay, na answers nila, no? Okay, but then anyway, at least ang atuang unsa, no, ang atuang workload in terms of checking good okay, the entirety of the answers or the quiz of our students, no, kay ma-lesson po siya. Okay? Given na si Google Forms, kay makabalo naman gud siya kung tama ba or mali. Okay? Ang answer ni estudyante for a specific item. Okay? So, kana siya na. And then, click done rapod. Okay? So, again, ma'am and sirs, ang pinaka-importante dire, kailangan nato i-specify kung pila ka points o kung unsa ang tama na answer sa item na gibuhat nato or sa question na gibuhat nato. Okay? And then afterwards, click done. Okay? So nara dire sa ubos ang done na button. Click lang natin yun. Okay? So you can add images po, sir, no? Sirs and ma'ams. Okay? Kung naamay mga questions wherein necessary na mag-upload mo image, pwede kayo mo mag-upload ng image tara. Okay? So i-click lang ninyo kaning image na icon, click browse, and then look for that specific image na gusto ninyo i-upload. Okay? So that's it. Okay? Very easy na po siya. Okay? And that is for the short answer type. Okay? Of question no, na pwede ninyo mabutang sa inyong quiz. Okay? So next, sir, unsaon nato pag-add na pod o kaning multiple choice na type of question pod no? Okay, so very easy na pod na. Okay, so this is our item number 1 and we would like to add our second item no sa ato ang quiz. Okay, so click lang ninyo ning add question na icon. Okay, this icon with a plus symbol inside a circle. Okay, mo nang ato ang i-click, ma'ams and sirs. Okay, so para maka-add na og question. Okay, so as you can see, nadirigi hapon ang ato ang item number 1 and this will be our item number 2. Okay, so by default, naka-multiple choice naman ko na siya, no? Okay, so pwede na ninyo i-on sa kaning dili na ninyo i-click. Okay, pero kamo bahala kay ma'ams and sirs, no? Kung unsa na pod na type of question ang inyohang i-indicate, okay? Or i-specify no for your second item. Pero sa karon multiple choice na ta. Okay, so another question should be specified po dire, ma'am and sirs. Okay, so for example, okay, what part of the computer electronically displays content? For example lang ha. Okay, there you go. Okay, what part of the computer or computer system electronically displays content? Okay, so for example, okay, kailangan to ang question again. You may specify whatever questions ang gusto ninyo ibutang nila, ma'am and sirs. Mas okay if ever related sa inyo ang subject. Okay, so to add options, okay, so pwede mo mag-add og ano na options as many as you like. Okay, so option 1 na ako diri speaker. Option 2, web camera. Okay. Option 3, so i-click lang nato ang add option if ever you want to add an option. Okay, so this will be our third option, no? Okay, for this item. Okay, printer. Okay, and then option number 4, monitor, for example. So, ito, we have 4 options na, no? Okay, so, pwede po mo mag-add gihapon, ma'am, sensors of images if you wanted to. Okay, if you think that is necessary. I-click lang ninyo ang on sa add image na rin. Okay, if you think na naamoy unsa no option that you want to delete po, okay, so pwede na ninyo i-remove, okay, by clicking this X icon po, no? Okay, na makita ninyo dire. Okay, beside the option, okay, nag-i-indicate ninyo. So, nasa sa right side. Okay, so i-click lang ninyo ng remove. Okay, so for example, I would like to remove the printer option, no? Okay, so as you can see, nawala na po siya. Okay, so that's it. Okay, kaya para on sa, no? Makabalutaw sa nato pag-add of options. Okay, so another thing, of course, sa ganito pinaka-importante na buhaton po nato, ma'am and sirs, to add or to specify unsa ba gyud ang answer for this item. Okay, so how are you going to do that one? So i-click lang gyapon nato ang ato ang answer key, specify the points na ma-credit sa estudyante if ever kaning sakto or correct ang iyahang answer, no? And then pangitaon po ninyo dire, you need to click as well kung unsa ba ang tama na answer. Okay? So again, nanatay points, nanatay tama na answer, then click done. Okay? So marapod to. Very easy. Okay? So, sir, Naabay way for us to reshuffle, okay, our kaning unsa no options na naa dere. For example, you want to have a unique kaning list of kaning options for an item, for a specific item, no? Okay? Kaya for example, dili ninyo gusto magkopiyahan na if ever man lang. Okay, so pwede na ninyo buhaton pod ma'am sensors. Okay, by clicking the more options here, okay, na ano no, na icon. Okay, so nara diri sa ubos banda. Click this one and then shuffle option order. Okay, so again, click this icon and then shuffle option order. So bahala na si Google Forms ana no kung unsaon niya pag-reshuffle sa inyong mga options dire. Okay? So that's it. So nalagi check icon dire, okay, sa ako ang monitor, okay? So given nag-specify naman gud nato kung unsa ang tama na answer, so mao nang mugawas dire ang check na ano no, check na icon. So meaning this indicates that this option is actually the correct answer. But then sa end sa inyo mga estudyante dili na nila makitaan. Okay? So katara for creating a multiple choice item. Okay, do you have any questions so far, Bob? Ma'am Sensors, before I proceed. Questions, clarifications so far? Five, four, three, two, and one. Okay, sige. Again, I'll assume that your silence means wala mo'y pangutana so far. Okay, so everything's clear pa siguro. Okay, sige. So, let's add another item na pod, no, ma'ams and sirs. Okay, mga basic unsa ra pod types of questions. For example, you want to have an essay type question pod, no, okay, sa inyong quiz. Most likely, this is actually part of ano, no, kaning examination nato. Okay? So, given na we will go through the same process, okay, as what I am actually demonstrating here, for us to create exams, okay, so at least ma-familiarize na nato no kung unsaon nato pagbuhat og essay type na question. As you can see here, wala essay type dire pero we can use the paragraph option dire. Okay? So under short answer natay paragraph. Okay, so for example, discuss the advantages and disadvantages of technology. Okay, so for example lang, okay, so essay type. So, kani siya ma'am sensors, kailangan gid nato ni siya manually i-check kay dili man gyud ni maunsa, dili man gyud ni ma-check no sa inyong Google Forms where in your Google Forms will give score kay kung unsa ang laay kung unsa man ang answer sa inyong mga estudyante dire. So of course given na traditionally if ever we are checking essays pod no, okay, we are actually reading it or checking it manually. So the same lang gihapon kay sa Google Forms ninyo. Okay? So if ever i-click na tong answer key, we cannot actually specify whatever kaning correct answer no ang kailangan dira. Rather, we can just specify the points here. So for example, 5 points. Okay? That's it. And then click done. Okay? So katong ma'am sensors ha, dili gyud nato kalimtan na specify nato ang points for each item and specify as well kaning mga correct answers no, especially sa kaning mga short answer na mga type of question and then the multiple choice pod. Okay? So kato. Okay, the last one na i-demonstrate po na ako ma'am sensors kay kaning file upload. Okay? So for example, pabuhaton ninyo ang inyong mga estudyante no, okay, o poster. If ever man lang, okay, nga na inyong pabuhaton. Okay, so i-click lang nato kay kaning file upload. So of course, nag-add kog item or nag-add kog question. Okay, and then choose file upload among the options here. So naa siya sa ubo sa drop down. Okay, so file upload meaning you can request your students to upload specific file types. For example, a document file, an image type na file, video file, singa na, no? Depende kung unsang i-require ninyo sa ilahan na i-submit. Okay, so for example, we create an infographic that kaning represents the some advantages gyapon. And the correct usage na lang. It represents the correct usage of computers. For example lang. Okay? So, kana, no? If ever infographic siya, pwede siya PDF, pwede po siya image. Okay? So, you can actually allow only specific file types. If ever you're going to turn this one on, ma'am sensors, pwede ninyo i-check ang document, no? Okay? So, PDF or image. Okay? So, pwede yung ana. Okay? So, kamo bahala if ever you will specify kani mga file types or you can actually leave that one off. Okay? So whatever files na po ang ilahang i-upload, okay, sa inyong sa kanina specific item. Okay? So pwede ninyo i-on and then specify whatever file types ang kaning applicable for this specific question, or you can actually turn this one off as well. Maximum number of files, pwede po ninyo na-specify. And then maximum file size 10 MB. For example, pwede po na ninyo patasan. Okay? So this form can accept up to 1 gig of files. You can change this one, no? Okay, so kung i-click niyo ang change, kay for example, videos. And then of course, gina-expect man gid nato if ever mag-upload og videos, ma'am sensors. Medyo dako-dako gid siyang file. Okay, or file size. Okay? So for example, you have 40 or 35 students, okay, sa isa ka klase. Okay? And then nag-submit sila og kaning unsa no, tinig 100 MB, okay, na videos. So for sure, mag-exceed yun siya og kaning limit ni forms na 1 gig. Ang mahitabo man gud ana kay mag-close ang forms. Okay? So based sa unsa no, based sa ginaingon pud sa mga estudyante nako, okay? So based on experience pod, if ever mag-exceed na gano'n siya, okay, so na unsa pud nako to no, nakalimtan pud nako og set, okay, or actually ay abi nako dili siya mag-exceed og 10 gig ata. Okay, ang kaning ilahang masubmit na file pero nag-exceed gyud siya. So na-close ang form. So dili nila maunsa, dili na nila ma-access. Okay? So pwede ang buhaton nato dira ma'am sensors. Depende man pud gud sa unsa no, sa size limit, okay, sa ato ang unsa sa ato ang Google Drive, even na mao man gyud ang storage nato no na ginagamit for whatever kaning materials, okay, or resources na gina-upload nato no sa ato ang unsa various Google services, okay, na ginagamit no. That includes our Google Forms no, and Google Classroom. Okay, so kana siya. And Google Meet as well. Okay, if ever i-record din yung inyong Google Meet sessions. Okay, so pwede na ninyo siya i-change. Okay, if ever man lang namoy extra size pa. Okay, so i-click lang ninyo ang change the ma'am sensors. And then, ato naman sa ubos gamay. And then, as you can see here na total size limit for all uploaded files. Pwede ninyo patas on. Okay? Pwede ninyo i-choose ang 10 gig, 100 gig, or 1 terabyte. Pero naku na kayong 1 terabyte po nyo. Okay, so if you want to set this one to 10 gigs, then walay problema. Okay? As long as i-check na yun nato ha, kung pila ang storage na makaya rapod sa ato ang Google Drive. Okay? So that's it. Okay, so sa karon ibalik rapod nako siya to 1 gig. And whatever changes ang kuhang gibuhat diri as you can see here, all changes save in drive no. So for example, i-change na ko 100 gig. So makita ninyo na i-saving process here, and then afterwards mag-change siya into all changes save in drive. So meaning automatically gina-save ni Google Forms whatever changes that you're actually trying to do.
Here's what I found on the web.
Sorry. Okay? So what you're trying to do sa inyong settings sa Google Forms. Okay? So, katarapan. So, balik ko na ako siya 1 gig ma'am sensors. Okay? So, right now, we have 4 items na. Okay? Sakto, no? We have 1 item for a short answer question or type of question, no? Na type 1 item for multiple choice na question. We also have an essay type question, and we also have a file upload type na question. Okay? Or na item. Okay? So that's it. I guess those are the essential things, okay, or types of questions no, okay, na pwede nato matunan. The rest of kaning mga types na makita ninyo dira sa ato ang Google Forms ma'am sensors, you can actually explore that one po no, okay, to further supplement, okay, your knowledge no, and how are you going to create your quizzes and examinations. Okay? So, kato na, for the demonstration, no? Okay, so, sir, hala, 0 points na ginadara. Okay, so, click lang na to ang answer key gihapon, ma'am and sirs. Again, just like what I have told you, let's not forget to specify the points na pwede makuha sa ato ang mga estudyante. So, for example, I'm going to specify this one, 10 points. Okay, ang pwede niya makuha na if ever perfect yun niya. Kanina item. Okay, so, ito, and then click done rapon. Okay, so as you can see, I have a total points of 17. Okay, as per the automatic computation of our Google Forms based sa itong ipang specify pod na mga points for each item. Okay, so katura so far. Okay, in terms of creating our quiz, no? Okay, sige. So right now, given na medyo unsa siya, no, medyo taas-taas siya na process, I will be giving you 15 minutes. Okay? So 15 minutes, moms and sirs, to create your own quiz. Okay? Ay, before I forget the okay, so the-save naman nato ang unsa, no, kaning quiz nato sa Google Forms. Given na just like what I have told you earlier, automatically gina-save ni Google Forms na whatever changes, okay, ang ato ang buhaton dere sa Google Forms nato. So balik ra pud ta dere sa ato ang Google Classroom, okay? So 'di ba ganina if ever i-click na ko ang blank quiz, okay, mare-direkta sa bag-o na tab. Okay, as you can see here. Okay, so if ever magbalik ta sa ato ang Google Classroom, specify na nato dera ang kaning mga details of the quiz, no? Okay, so title quiz number 1. Of course, we have the instructions here. Again, the instructions are optional, but then if ever you think na gusto ninyo mas klaro ang instructions no, for this specific quiz or for the specific examination that you're going to create, so mas okay, good, ma'am, since na naata instructions dire. Okay, and then, dili man good automatically makapture ni Google Classroom kung unsa ang points na nasa inyong Google Forms. So you need to you need to change this one gihapon, ma'am and sirs. By default man ko naka 100 na siya. Okay? Pero i-unsa lang nato, i-change lang pod nato no kay para at least to avoid confusion sa end sa ato ang mga estudyante. Of course, we can set the due date for the specific quiz pod. For example, kaning gusto nato by tomorrow iset nato ang ato ang deadline, no? Okay, so pwede na siya. Okay, so 22 for example, and then we can actually specify the time as well. Okay, sir, what if for a quiz gusto na ako karon na day po nila i-submit? Dapat 1 hour lang nila buhaton ang ako ang quiz, okay, or i-accomplish ang quiz. Okay, so pwede gyapon na ninyo i-set, ma'am and sirs. Make sure lang, for example, karon January 21, di ba? Okay, so set lang nato ang date dere January 21, meaning we have a deadline na within today. So again, what if gusto ninyo isa ra ka oras dapat nila ma-accomplish ang ilahang quiz. So you can specify the time as well. So for example, sa karon 2:13, okay, so meaning specify nato dere na dapat mag-end sila at 3:13 p.m. Okay? So, katara, ingana na po ka easy. Okay, so as you can see here, our due or the deadline for this quiz will be at exactly 3:13 p.m. Okay? The rest of the submissions will be considered late. Okay? So, kamo na bahala, ma'am and sirs, if ever, consider paghihapon ninyo. Kaya ang mga late submissions, no? Okay? So, it's up to you na. Okay? Because given na that is the decision naman good, okay? Of the instructors. Okay? And then, of course, dili na to kalimtan, ma'am and sirs, ha? For each quiz, manggod, most of the time, it is actually under a specific topic. So, nakabuhat naman tag topic kaganina. Okay? So, kung i-click nato ni siya, din makitan po nato ang gibuhat nato na topics, no? Okay, so kamo bahala kung asa ninyo ibutang ni siya na quiz. Okay, so under what topic? Okay, kanina specific quiz, no? So for example, ibutang na ko ni siya sa input and output devices na ko. For example lang. Okay, so i-click lang ninyo ang specific topic. And there you go. Okay, so naunsa na nato, no? Na specify na nato, okay, kaning mga details po sa end ni Google Classroom. So aside sa kaning mga details na naa sa Google Forms, napod tayo details na gibutang sa ato ang Google Classroom. So again, just to review lang ha, ma'am, sensors, para dili na ito makalimtan, i-assign ako na siya para makitaan sa ato ang class. No? Okay, so as you can see here, under input and output devices, we have the quiz number 1. Okay, so i-review lang na ako, ma'am, sensors ha. Again, for you to create a quiz assignment, and the purpose of the quiz assignment feature is for us to create quizzes and examinations, especially if ever the items that we're going to add sa kato ng mga quiz and sa kato ng mga examinations will involve kaning mga short answer type of questions, kaning multiple choice na questions, no? Essay type questions, and file upload questions, and other file types na game na nakita ninyo kanina. Okay? So, i-click lang ninyo ang classwork na tab, paki-click lang sa create button, and then click quiz assignment. And then for you to redirect or to kaning unsa na specify the details of your quiz, okay? So, i-click lang ninyo ang blank quiz dira. Okay? So, pwede na ninyo i-unsa balikan ng mga title, instructions, points, due date, and topic later once na humana ninyo ang inyong quiz. Sir, what if gusto na ako i-specify daan? Pwede kayo. Okay? So, wala problema po. No? It's up to you. Okay? Kung unsa ba ang gusto ninyo buhaton regarding with the details here sa ato ang Google Classroom. Pero very important good, of course, ma'am, sensors, na i-click na to ang kaning blank quiz dere to specify, of course, the questions that we're going to include sa ato ang forms or quiz or examination. Okay? So, dili na to kalimtan ang ato ang file name, ang quiz title nato. Okay? So, kato no. And then for us to change the kaning question type, okay? So, iyon sa lang nato, i-click lang nato ni kani dire banda. Then, so click this one. For example, short answer ni siya na unsa kaning question. And then, of course, specify the question. And then, iset nato ang ato ang correct answer by clicking the answer key. Okay, so as you can see, you can add a correct answer here. Again, please take note ha, everyone, na si Google Forms kay case sensitive siya. Okay? So, if ever uppercase ang giset ninyo dire and then lowercase ang answer sa inyong mga estudyante na, then most likely mamalian siya automatically in Google Forms. Okay? And then of course, please don't forget to specify the points that your students will acquire, okay, once or may acquire once tama ang iyang answer, no? And then of course, click done. Okay? That's it. Okay? To add a question, click lang po nato ning kanina icon. Okay, kaning plus na symbol inside the circle. So, i-click lang natin na siya and then there you go. We have 2 items na. Okay? So, very easy na po. Okay, for us to create kaning quizzes and examinations no, sa ato ang klase, ma'am sensors. Okay, so iyon sa na po nako, i-advance na po nako, ma'am sensors, no? Okay, katong unsa gani, katong topic wherein we're going to set up the quiz settings. One of the most unsa manggod kaning common na mistake in terms of creating the forms for most teachers, for most instructors kay wala nila gi-set up ang kaning settings in terms of pag-capture sa email addresses sa ilahang mga respondents. Okay? Most of the time manggod, if ever naka-off ni siya, okay, kanang collect email addresses gani. So, nako sa settings sa tab ha, ma'am sensor. So, settings, and then, scroll down lang ko gamay. If ever wala man gud siya naka-turn on, most likely, dili ninyo mahibawan kung kinsa ang nag-answer ana na kaning form. Okay? So, pakita na po na ako sa inyo, ma'am sensors. Yan, actual unsa no, sample, okay, of an accomplished quiz. Okay, so wait lang ha. So for example, this one. Prelim exam. It's no longer, ano no? Okay. Even na naka-archive dahil siya. Try to restore. This one. Wait lang ha. CC111. Ayun. Hindi siya ma-access. Quiz. Ganun. Okay. Sige. So, I guess na-close na good, no? Kaysa ending institution na lang forms na mo. Okay, dire sa Google Classroom. Okay, but then again, so far, dili na ako ma-demonstrate or dili na ako mapakita sa inyo, ha? Okay, but kato. Let's not forget lang, ma'am sensors, no? Okay? Na sa settings na to, ato ang i-turn on gyud ang kaning collect email addresses. Okay? So, di ba questions man eh. Okay, direta nag-edit kanina sa itong mga questions. We have the responses na tab. As you can see here, blank pa ni siya. Kaya wala pa may nag-respond gyud. So, ato lang ta sa settings. And then, scroll down ng tagamay. And then, sa responses gani, kay kanino, under the responses, makita man na ninyo dira ang map sensors. I-click lang na ninyo kanin na arrow. Okay. And then, i-turn on lang ninyo ang collect email addresses. Okay? That's it. Kay para at least makabalo mo kinsa ang nag-answer ana na quiz or form. Okay? Individually. Okay? If ever dili makapture ni ansa ni Google Form ninyo, then most likely you don't have the avenue on how are you going to determine kinsa ni siya na quiz. Kinsa yung nag-submit ani. Okay? So, kana no. So, please turn that one on lang. Okay? So, kato. Sige. So, I guess everything is covered na with regards sa pag-create o kaning quiz assignment nato, no, ma'ams and sirs. Okay, so right now, just like what I have told you earlier, okay, 15 minutes, okay, to create your own quiz. So at least, para at least mas mapraktisan nato, no, 10 items, okay, ang inyohang ibutang, no, sa inyohang kaning quiz na buhaton. Okay? So, 10 items ha? Okay, sige. So, yes, na question. Yes,
Sir,
ano po?
pwede bang
Ma'am,
multiple choice lahat?
pwede multiple choice tanan. Pwede rin siya, ma'am, pero
Okay.
for the sake of kaning mapraktisan nato ang kaning unsa gani, murag different types na questions na pwede nato mabutang sa ato ang quiz. Then, iyon sa rapod nato, ma'am, i-mix rapod nato na na short answer na essay typing na.
Okay, sige. Okay, sige. Thank
Okay,
you.
sige. Welcome po.
Sir, question.
Yes po, sir.
Pwede ba na ako mag-upload og file para sa kanang pang sa quiz?
Unsa sir? Naka-existing file for a quiz, tama?
Yes po, wala po kanang chart sa namo sa writing na chart na kanang blank chart na
Ah,
pwede
nay
ba?
blank, nay blank chart, sir.
Oo, tapos
Tama?
iba fill up sa ilaha ang katong mismong ano.
Okay, so you want to insert that specific chart sa imuhang quiz, am I right?
Yes po, oo.
Okay, sige. You can actually convert that chart, sir, into image if ever dili pa siya naka-image type, sir, no?
Okay.
Tapos i-insert lang nimo. As you can see here, di ba, for example, that specific chart is actually relevant for a specific item. Okay? So, for example, kani siya na question. So, i-click lang nato ni siyang kanina icon. Okay? Ano image icon kana, sir.
Okay.
Okay? And then click browse lang pod. Okay, and then look for
Mm.
that specific chart, sir. Mag-upload na po ko sa sir ha, kaning random image, for example. Okay, for the sake of
Okay.
demonstration lang. And then let's wait for the upload process to end or to finish, no? Okay, so it will actually take time. Okay, depende sa unsa pa, depende sa ato ang internet connection. And then as you can see, ma-insert po siya dire okay, sa ato ang
Okay.
form. Okay, sige pa.
Sige, thank you.
Sige, welcome po, sir. Okay, so any other concerns or questions, ma'am sensors? Kaya again, for the sake of practice ni Ma'am sa Sirs ha, okay, dili pa ni mo ang inyong assessment, okay? So later on, I will be giving you the instructions now for the assessment. Okay, but then for now, at least man lang, we are able to kaning practice and familiarize, okay? How are we going to kaning create our quizzes and examinations, ma'am? Okay, so wala na ba laing clarifications or concerns? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, sige. So, I'll assume again okay, that your silence means klaro tanan, no? Okay, sige. So, 15 minutes. I guess 15 minutes is actually adequate and or ample enough for you to create a 10-item quiz. Okay? So, sige, your time starts now. All right, so time is up, everyone. Okay, so kato again. Hopefully, you have already created successfully. Okay, your quiz, no? Okay, or examination, ma'am sensors. So, wait lang, kadali. All right, so right now let's proceed, okay, to the demonstration, no, of how you're going to create an assignment. Okay, so creating an assignment is actually different from creating a quiz assignment. Okay, so if ever we're going to go back here sa atuang unsa Google Classroom, okay, so of course nagyapon ta sa classwork na tab, click lang nato ang create na button. And then as you can see here, we have the assignment, no? Yung pinakataas siya or pinaka-first na option na makita ninyo. Okay, so ganina quiz assignment mo na to ang ato ang gi-click. So right now, please click kaning assignment na option. Okay, sir, murag almost the same naman ang display. Yes, okay? So almost the same siya, but then as you can see, we don't have na, okay, the Google Forms, okay, na unsa diri ano na file, okay? So given na this is purely assignment rapod, no? Okay, so we are not actually giving our students kaning quizzes, okay, or examination. Okay. Most of the time, if ever we're going to give them assignments, so this is actually in the form of a research activity, okay, case studies, diba? Okay, small projects, creating infographics, okay, or creating a video report, for example. Okay, so mga ingana na unsa na mga activities or tasks na ginahatag nato sa ato mga estudyante. And this specific kaning unsa pod, no, material na gina-post nato, okay, or gina-create nato, diri pod very relevant ang pag-create og rubrics nato. Okay? So sa karon, magbuhat sa tag details sa ato ang assignment, ma'am sensors. Okay? And then afterwards, we will be creating a rubric pod. Okay? So for example, I'm going to specify the title as assignment number 1. Tama lang ha. Okay, and then we will be specifying as well the instructions. Okay, so again, mom sensors, uh, you are free to specify any details that you want to i-consider, no, i-insert, okay, sa kaning mga fields nato sa ato ang Google Classroom. So very much appreciated if kanang ang ibutang ninyo dira kay inline pod sa inyuhang courses or subject na ginatudloan. Okay? So for example, i-copy paste na lang nako, okay, ang kaning unsa kaning instructions nako. Okay, para at least we will not be taking um, kaning a longer time, okay, to type out no everything in terms of the instructions. Okay, so given na I have the document manggod, okay, for kaning unsa specific na mga activities sa klase. Okay, so sorry for the kaning mga grammatical errors. Okay, so mga unsa na po. Okay. It's naming conventions. Okay. Okay, there you go. Okay, so for example, I have this specific instructions for assignment number 1. Okay. So as you can see here, natay title, again, natay instructions, okay, but then the instructions is actually an optional field, but this will be kaning very important, okay, if ever we want to unsa, no, kaning convey, okay, unsa ba gyud ang tumong or unsa bang details in line with the specific assignment. Okay, you can actually upload a specific file, okay, So if ever dili nilibot ka ng instructions diri ma'ams and sirs, no, pwede ninyo i-upload ang file ninyo if ever na may file of instructions. Okay? By clicking the upload icon here, there you go. So nasa ubos, no? Click lang nato ang browse and then look for that specific file na gusto ninyo i-upload and that's it. Okay? Wait for the upload process to finish. Okay? Sa karon dili lang ko mag-upload og file pod. Okay, but then that's the steps. Okay, how are you going to upload a specific file? Okay? And then we're going to specify the points as well. Okay, so later na po na ako buhaton and then the due date po no and under what topic po siya. For example, history of computers. Okay? So please ano lang ha, disregard lang ninyo map sensors, whatever instructions I have pasted here. Okay? So anyway, right now, before we're going to kaning unsa assign, okay, or post this specific assignment, let's create the rubric sa. Okay, so again, the purpose of creating a rubric is for us to objectively give scores or points sa ato ang mga estudyante. Okay, so kanang dili lang gani nato kayo unsa magic-magicon ang scores, okay, but then at least natay basis. Okay, given na some of our students sa manggod karon, okay, they are actually very particular kung giunsa ba nato paggrado or paghatag og scores no sa ato ang as ilahang mga activities. So at least man lang kita mismo as instructors, we are transparent enough and we have the answer, okay? Or we have the response, okay? Kung giunsa gud nato paggrado sa ato ang mga estudyante. Okay? So kato ma'am and sirs, i-click lang nato kaning rubric button here. Okay, so click this one and then we're going to create a rubric. Okay, so as you can see here, this is a rubric for assignment number 1. So of course, the rubric will be modeled based on the instructions or details of this specific assignment or what does this specific assignment require. Okay, so for example, we have the criterion title. Okay, first criterion na ako kay unsa man ni, no? Logo, poster. Okay, so most likely design materials. Okay, so first criterion na ako kay design. Okay, so pakita na po na ako sa inyo ha. Ma'am sensors, no? Wala ko nakasunod sir kay nawala ang net sa laptop, wala pa ako kabuhat sa quiz assignment. Ay okay. Sige po. That is noted, no. Although I will not be I cannot give you a recording of this one just like what I have told you earlier, ma'am sensors. But I will be giving materials, no. Okay, review materials you can actually use. Okay, kay para at least if ever wala man nakasunod sa ato ang unsa sa ato ang discussion because of a specific constraint, okay, or situation in you right now, no, naghihapon may material para maoto ang inyo hang i-access to review. Okay, so later i-provide na sa inyo, so please don't worry. Okay, so as much as possible sa karon ma'am sensors, sa katong mga wala nakasunod, gihapon mo, keep up lang ta kaysa atong demonstration, no. Okay, so okay na if ever wala ka nakabuhat og quiz assignment, ma'am. Okay, given now we are naman po karon na natas sa demonstration of creating assignment. Okay, so anyway, sige. Going back, sa karon, yeah, I will be na lang na ako, no? Share na lang na ako akong entire screen, ma'am sensors. Kay para at least makita ninyo ang format na ako sa ako ang rubric. Okay? So this is the format of my rubric, no. Okay, siguro natay lahi-lahi na format but then natay unsa naman tay kaning mga common elements, no. Okay, to create a rubric. So we have the category. We can actually regard this one as the criterion or the criteria. Okay? So we have different criterion here, no, or category. And then we also have the points. Okay? So this point will be credited to the student or makuha sa estudyante, okay, based on a specific description. Okay, so maling pag-check nato, no? For example, 3 points is actually the maximum points na pwede niya makuha if ma-meet niya kani na mga details. Okay, for a specific criterion. Okay, sa kani siya, no, ang pagbuhat sa rubrics in a document. Okay, so unsaon nato siya pag-present as well sa ato ang Google Classroom. Okay, so balik ka sa Google Classroom, ma'ams and sirs. Okay, so as you can see, we have the criterion titled here. Okay, so, diba, first criterion na ako or first category, I have the design. Okay, so mao po din gibutang na ako dire. Okay, criterion description, if ever naamoy description pa dire for each category or for each criterion. Ang panagsamanggot kina-specify man gid dire sa rubrics, no? For example, design. Sabi ni all about si design, no? Okay, so pwede na ninyo ibutang dire as a criterion description. But then, this field is actually optional. Okay? So, points. For example, 0 points. Diba? Kaya natay 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay? So, 0 points if the design does not include enough details. Okay? So, mas dali, ma'am and sirs, if ever na mo'y rubric document dira, okay, because ibutang na lang nato ni siya diri. Okay? So, points nato 0, level title, for example, very poor. Okay, so for example lang. Okay, there you go. Okay, so to add another kaning unsa no level, okay? So this will be another level, okay? Ato ang pwede buhaton, no? Okay, so 1 point na pod. Okay, i-click lang nato ni siya. Okay, kanina icon. So click that 1 point, level title, for example, fair. Okay, kana no? Okay, or poor na lang, poor gihapon no, 1 point. Okay, so there you go. And then, as you can see here, we have the description for this point, or for this level. So, insarapan na ako na siya. I-paste na ako dira. Okay, so edit na ako gamay, no? There you go. Okay, I guess this one will do. And then, let's add another level na pod for 2 points. Okay, this one is satisfactory. Or good na lang. Okay, para mas good and very good. Okay. Or excellent. Okay, sige. So, 2 points for this level. Okay, again, specify the description. There you go. Okay, and then last level na to, as per diri na rubric, no? So I don't know lang if ever you have your own existing rubric dira, ma'am sensors. Pero I will be kaning sharing my screen na pod, no? If ever wala mo unsa, wala mo rubrics dira, then you can actually unsa no regard this kaning unsa kanin na rubric na makita ninyo karon as your reference. Okay? So anyway, going back, okay, just to complete this one. Okay, so 3 points, very good. Okay, for example. Okay, and then let's copy this one. Okay, there you go. Okay, so humana ta for kaning first criterion nato. Okay, so isa pa lang nagka-criterion, no, meaning kaniyang ato ang nahuman, ma'am sensors. Okay, so I will be adding another criterion na pod just to review kung unsa bang gibuhat nato dire, aha. Okay, so as you can see, maximum or the possible highest possible score, okay, na makuha ni estudyante kay 3 points. Okay? So as you can see, giunsa niya, no, gi-change niya kay descending man gud siya, so meaning ang iyang pag-present nila kay 3, 2, 1, 0. So pwede ninyo ni i-change to ascending gihapon, ma'am and sirs, no? Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3. So kamo bahala kay kung saan ninyo pag-present sa inyong rubric. Okay? So again, to review lang ha, okay, let's add a criterion na pod. Okay, this time, quality of construction. This will be the criterion title, no? You don't have the criterion description. Again, it's optional naman pod. Points, 0 points. Very poor. Okay. Okay, and then let's add another level by clicking this icon. No? Let's not for, let's not forget that one. Okay. Then this one is poor. There you go. And 2 points for good. And 3 points for very good. As you can see here, ma'am and sirs, the highest possible score na makuha sa inyong estudyante kay nana sa 6. Given na nanatay duha ka criterion, and each criterion ang iyang possible score or highest possible score kay 3. Okay? So 3 times 2, 6. Okay? So, all right. Okay? So human na ta sa atong second criterion na, and the details of the levels for this criterion. So naunsa na po nato, na-accomplish na nato. Okay? So I will not be I will not be finishing this one up, okay, because it will actually take time. Okay, so do you have any questions by regarding with creating the rubrics? Concerns, clarifications, or questions in creating rubrics? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, sige. So hopefully, tanan klaro sa inyo ano on how you're going to create your respective rubric for a specific assignment. So please don't forget to save pod, ma'ams and sirs. If ever human na mo sa pagbuhat og rubric, save that one by clicking the save button here, located at the top right corner of your screen. There you go. So as you can see sa rubric na to, okay, nanatay unsa no, nanatay entry. So this time, ang nato specify na pud nato ang points diri as 6. Given na dili man gyud i-capture ni points no kung unsang naa diri So by default taka 100 man gud na siya. Due date nato sige, for example 23. Kaysa again ma'am and sirs pwede ninyo na ma-change ang due date ninyo dira. Okay? Topic, under what topic no? Okay? And then you can assign this one or pwede po ninyo i-schedule. Okay, so almost the same steps. Nagibuhat nato ganina no sa unsa sa katong pag-schedule og postings nato or announcement. So click lang nato ang schedule and then specify kanus ano ninyo gusto i-post kanina assignment o unsay orasa. Okay? That's it. But then for me, I'm going to assign this one right away. Okay, so makitaan ni siya sa inyo ang mga estudyante dayon. Okay, so as you can see, we have the quiz number 1 and we also have the assignment number 1. Okay? So kaning assign dire meaning kani pa sila ang wala nag-submit and then ang turned in kay kanang mga nag-submit na. Okay? So the same sa kaning quiz. Okay? There you go. Okay, sa ato ang unsa na pag-create og assignment. So just to review lang, ma'ams and sirs, for us to create our assignment, so dapat narata sa classwork na tab, click the create button, click assignment, specify the details here, specify the points, the due date, the topic, and for us to create kaning a rubric, no? Okay, so click lang nato ng rubric dire and then click create rubric. Okay? So in creating our rubric, of course, required ang criterion title nato. Optional lang si criterion description. Required, of course, si points. The level title is optional. The description is optional, pero very useful yun siya if ever na may description. No? Then for you to add a level, for example, 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, 4 points, and so on. Okay, so i-click lang ninyo yung mga plus icons dire to add a level. To add a criterion, click lang nato ang add criterion located at the bottom left corner of your screen. Okay? So meaning, as of the moment, na natay duha ka criteria. And then, if ever human na mo sa pagbuhat sa inyong rubrics, ma'ams and sirs, click save report. Please don't forget yet to click save. And you can actually organize your rubric no, or the levels ascending or descending. Okay? So, katora. Sige. So, right now, I guess we are ready na in creating our assignment. Okay, so I will be giving you another 15 minutes to create an assignment with a rubric. Okay, sir, pila ka criteria dapat ang rubric? Bisag isa lang ka criteria, wala problema, ma'am sensors. Okay, kung makabuhat po duha ka criteria within 15 minutes, then mas okay. Okay? Pero minimum requirements, sige, isa lang po ka criteria. Kaya para at least ma-practice lang yun nato ang pagbuhat o rubric using Google Classroom. Okay? So again, 15 minutes, ma'am and sirs, ha? Your time starts now. Alright, okay, so time is up, everyone. Okay, so sa katong mga unsa dayon nagagamit og cellphones, mobile devices inyo karon no? Please don't worry, sensors. Okay, so although bisag dili mo makabuhat karon sa atong mga practice na mga unsa no, mga tasks, at least you will be given time man pod gihapon, okay, for you to complete your assessment. Okay, given na tagaan man mong days to comply no for the assessment, and I will be giving the instructions but later on or the details of your assessment. Okay, after covering all of the topics in line with Google Classroom, and we are actually hapit na good. Okay, na mahuman no. Okay, sa ato ang unsa sa ato ang webinar for today. Okay, so as you can see, nahuman na tag buhat og assignment na buhat na nakahuman na po tag buhat og rubrics nato. So we are down to our last seven, okay? Sub topics, okay, in the Google Classroom. And this subtopics po no, okay, are actually very easy na. Okay? So it will not actually take time. So sa karon I will be purely demonstrating na lang the steps, okay? Kung saan nato pagbuhat sa question, pag-upload og material, okay? May tama ba? 6, 10, lagi. 7. Okay, so pag-upload ng material, pag-reuse of post, are we going to give scores, okay, sa atong mga estudyante? And then the calendar, i-explore po nato si calendar to si review, no? Okay, and tama now, buhat na po dahil nato si quiz settings ka ganina. Katong gi-turn on din nato ang pa-capture sa ato ang emails. That is the most important thing, mga God, okay, with regards sa quiz settings. So, most likely we have 6 the subtopics na remaining. Okay, so without further ado, okay, let's proceed na, okay, to kaning pag-create of question. Okay, so kanin siya na feature ni Google Classroom is actually very useful if ever you want to create a quick questions, no? Okay, sa inyong klase. Okay, so for example, you want to kaning conduct a poll sa inyong class. So, pwede na ninyo buhaton by using the create question na kaning unsa feature or function. Okay, so how are you going to add a question, ma'am and sirs? So, ato naman sa classwork gihapon, of course. Nagyapon ta sa classwork na tab. And then, click create and then click question. Okay? So, again, classwork, create, question. Okay? So, kata. You can actually, you can choose from having a short answer or multiple choice na question, no? So, for example lang, okay, we will be creating a poll. Okay? So, what specific device, type, specific type of device or um, a specific type of device you are using right now. Okay? Mobile device. Okay, to be specific. Okay? There you go. So if you want to have instructions, pwede kayo na siya ma'am sensors. Okay, but then the instructions field kay optional gihapon ha. Okay? So you can add the options here sa ubos, okay? Right under the instructions. So for example, Android and Apple or iOS. Okay? So sorry for the error. Okay, so Android or iOS. There you go. Okay? So pwede ninabot ka nag-points, ma'am and sirs. Okay? If ever mag-answer sila, no? Actually, dili nato ma-set dire kung tama na answer. Tama ba? Yes. Okay, so wala yung set na given na mag-poll ra man pud yun ta. Okay? Pero pwede po nato ibutang dira na ungraded. Okay? So due date, for example, today. Okay? And under what topic? Okay, so kung gusto niyo magbuhat og another topic, for example, mobile devices week 3. So for example lang ha. Okay, so again, very important siya na mahibaw-an ninyo moms and sirs, no? Given na part of your assessment, Panggod, is for you to actually create polls. Okay? So, kani siya ang inyong steps on how you're going to create such. Okay? So, if ever nahumanan ninyo o kaning butang or specify sa inyong details sa inyong poll or sa inyong question, then you can actually post this one by clicking the ask button here located at the top right corner of your screen. Okay, there you go. Okay, so diba na dire ang ato ang question. Okay, so sige daw kaning mga people na naa diri lima ra gyud ang niag unsa no nag appeal sa akong klase. Okay, Apurad, Dehos, Logroño, Pantoja, and Panugaw. Sige daw, ma'am and sirs. May I ask you to please answer the poll that I have posted? Okay, para at least mas ma-appreciate nato, no? Kung unsa ba ang makitaan nato if ever na anay nag-answer, no? Okay, from our students. Sige daw, I will be giving you siguro pila ka seconds. 1 minute, okay? Or 30 seconds. Sige na. Magkangyo ko sa inyo, ma'am sensors, na paki-answer. Okay, para this time mag-reflect dire, ha? So, sa katong lima na nag-join sa ako ang klase, wala pa nag-answer good, no? Okay, sige. So, again, Apura, Panugaw, Dehos, Logroño, and Pantoja. Sige. Nanay mag-unsa, nanay mag-answer, no?
Sir, tanan ang answer, ano? Kaning last lang na mo i-post.
Yes po. Kaning unsa kaning poll under mobile devices.
Okay po.
Apo, thank you. Okay, so you don't need to answer assignment number 1 and quiz number 1, ha? Okay, so sagdi lang na ninyo, ma'am sensors. Okay, kaning poll lang. Kay para at least makita nato unsang iyang display, no? Once there is someone na mag-answer sa inyong gi-post na poll.
Pag ano sa answer then, saan na kay turn in ang ano? Pag
Yes,
pag human na.
yes. Apo,
Okay.
yes. Thank you. Okay, there you go. So, salamat, okay? Kay Nay nag-answer na yun, no? Sa ato ang poll. Okay, there you go. Okay? So, as you can see here, if ever nanay mga nag-answers, nag-answer di ay sa inyong poll. So, makita ninyo na pila ang nag-answer sa inyong first option and then sa inyong second option, for example. Okay? So, katara part. Okay? And then, okay, makitaan po din nyo kung kinsa nag-answer. So, by clicking this one, okay, so view question lang nato no, and then click. Okay, that specific specific option. And as you can see here, kanya sila man nag-answer for Android and kanya nag-answer for iOS. Okay? So, katarapad, ma'am sensors, for creating a poll question. Again, very important for you to know this one because this will be part of your assessment. Okay? So just to review lang ha, ma'am sensors, ato naman sa classwork to create a poll. So make sure na naamo sa classwork na tab. Click the create button and then click the question na option dire. And of course, specify the question. Set this one to multiple choice. The instructions are optional and then please do specify the options po, okay, for this specific question. Okay, that's it. Okay, and then you can set this one to ungraded. Set the due date as well, and then under what topic. If ever this specific kaning poll is under sa kaning isa ka specific na topic. Okay, so magkarapan. Okay, sige. Thank you so much for the participation, no. Okay. Kailangan ko i-mute ka dali ha. There you go. So, sige. Let's proceed na pod sa pag-post of material. Okay, so just like what I have told you po earlier, ma'am sensors, of course, we can upload materials no, sa ato ang Google Classroom such as kani mga PDF files, presentations nato, document files, mga yung anak, as well as videos. Okay? So, pwede na ninyo i-upload sa inyong Google Classroom by following these steps. Okay, so, of course, classwork na tab gihapon, click create, and then click material. Okay, so again, classwork, create, and then material. Okay? So for example, unsa na siya? Topic 1. Okay? Topic number 1. Okay, there you go. And click lang na tong upload. For example, I would like to upload a PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so ato na ta sa directory of that specific file. Topic number 1. For example, this one na lang. Okay. So as you can see here, this is a PowerPoint presentation or PPT na file, no? So of course, let's wait for the uploading process to finish. Okay, so again, the speed of your uploading process will vary sa inyong internet speed. Okay, so once na na-upload na ninyo, makita na ninyo diri ang sensors, automatically this material will be uploaded as well sa inyong cloud storage, namely your Google Drive. Okay, so of course, specify the topic. Kasabad na siya na topic na belong na material. And then after that one, kung man ninyo specify ang title, nanadiri ang inyong material. So, ang buhaton na nato, ma'am sensors, kay i-post na nato. Okay, again, you have the option to post this one right away or schedule your posting. Okay? So, kata, as you can see, sa week 1 nato na napodere ang topic number 1 and then we have the PowerPoint presentation here. That's it. Okay? So again, just to review, classwork na tab, click create, click material, specify the title. For example, this is topic number 2. Material, no? Okay, so for example, I'm going to upload a PDF file. Okay, so PDF file, PDF file. So for example, this one. Yung mga outside din, mga study din. For example, kanina lang. Okay, so maka-upload yapon siya PDF, no? Ma'am sensors. And of course, let's specify unsa ba siya na topic na belong and then post. That's it. Okay? Very easy. So as you can see, sa week number 2 na to, nanatay topic number 2 po. So sa hala, wala lagi na organize og tarong ang imuhang unsa topics. Okay? So just to ano lang, no? Review unsa na to pag-organize. So for example, dapat na diri sa taas si week 1, si week 2 kay na dire. Okay, there you go. Okay? So pwede po ninyo na buhaton ma'am sensors na sa mga materials under a specific topic. For example, si quiz number 1 gusto niyo patas on gamay. Okay? So as you can see, pwede siya mabutang sa taas. Si topic number 2 na dire sa ubos nato. Okay, so depende sa inyong taste, no? Or how you're going to personalize or customize the organization of your materials and topics. Okay? Next, reusing a post. Okay, for you to reuse a post, just like what I have discussed po, okay, so reiterate lang nako ang purpose, no? Okay, para dili na ta mag-go through the same process wherein we're going to upload the same material, we're going to create a quiz with the same content. Pwede na ta mag-recycle o kaning resources nato or materials, no? From a class padulong sa isa na pod ka klase. Okay, so for example, di ba? Makita nato diri ang sensors katong duha ka gibuhat na ako na classes. Okay? Which share the same kaning unsa no subject na pangalan. Okay? So same silang title, lahi na silang section. Okay? Pero kani siya kay wala pa material. So what if I would like to upload the same material na makita nako diri as you can see here, utang pud nako siya diri. So dira masulod ang pulos ni reuse. Okay? Or reuse post na function. Okay? So under gihapon na siya sa classwork ni tab and then click lang gihapon nato ang create button and then click nato ang reuse post. And as you can see here, we have a list of classes wherein we need to select the specific class kung asa nato kuhaon kato na material na gusto nato i-reuse or gusto nato i-recycle. Okay? So for example, gikan man to siya sa SIT1A na CC111 IT era. Okay, so makitan po nato ang list of available materials no na pwede nato ma-recycle. Okay, so for example, kaning quiz number 1, so i-reuse lang nato no, select this one and then click reuse. Okay, di ba? As you can see, ma-review nato ang details of this specific quiz. Okay, so nanatay title, nanadiri katong gibuhat nato na quiz ganina, diba? So dili na nato sa dili na ta mag buhat again og another quiz no from scratch with the same content because that will be very unsa na no inconvenient. Okay, sa ato Okay, so kato nanadiri ang quiz nato. We also have the specific points pod no, but then the due date kay wala siya. Okay? So meaning we need to specify a due date here. Okay? And of course, nanapod si topic. Okay? And then, after ninyo ma-review and you think na goods na po ta sa ato ang details no with regards to the specific material, then you can click assign na po. Okay? Kay para ma-post na nato siya diri na class. There you go. Okay? So again, very useful good. See? Reuse post. So let's reuse another material. Okay, so as you can see here, si due date na akong i-specify all of the other details kay something that you're going to review na lang yun, no? Okay, I'm going to reuse this one. Katong Paul, nagibuhat na to. Then, let's try to reuse as well kaning mga learning materials na to, no? Nag-i-upload kanina. This one is the PowerPoint presentation. And this one is the PDF file. Okay, there you go. Okay, so as you can see, nanadari ang mga materials, no? Nag-reuse na to gikan anin na klase. Okay? So kung unsay makita dire, makita na pud nato diri na class. Okay? So that's it for reusing a material. Okay? So very easy ra pud ma'am sensors. Okay, right now how to grade, okay? So easy ra pud ang mag-grade, no? Ato ra ta sa specific task. Okay, so for example, balik lang ko dire. Okay, so assignment number 1, for example. Okay, walay nag-turn in, no? Ito na lang ko sa wait lang. I guess makita na po gyapon dire. So kato ma'am sensors, if ever assign ganin ni sila, meaning wala pa ni sila nag-submit. If ever turned in, meaning mauni sila ang number of students or list of students po no, na nag-submit na sa inyong assignment. So how are you going to grade that one? Okay, so kane, if ever you're going to hover your mouse magod, okay, so ibutang na to ang mouse sa to there, mouse pointer dire ano, makita ninyo ang points dire. Okay? So given na this specific assignment, kay naatay giun sa gibuhat na rubric, so pwede ang ato ang unsa no, ato ang pag-check ana kay 3 points, 2 points, 1 point o 0 points, di ba? Okay? So kato, for example sa design, pwede nato ni siya expand ang criterion. Given na nag-unsa pud no, nag-specify tawag description for each level, nag-include nato sa ato ang rubric. Okay? So i-click lang nato. Okay? Kung unsa ba ang ano ato ang evaluation or score na ihatag sa atong mga estudyante, no? And as you can see, maunsa na record dire okay, ang ilahang score. Okay? If ever na ay rubric. Okay? So mo nang naipapulos pod no sa rubric nato ma'am sensors kay mas dali na siya mag-unsa mag-check hinoon. Okay? And then of course, as you can see naka-draft pa na siya kay wala pa nato na return sa estudyante. Okay? So we need to return that one by clicking this icon here, and then 3-dot icon and then return. Para at least makita ni estudyante kung unsa pud ang iyahang score. Okay? Ani na assignment. Okay, so if ever we're going to compare this one to a traditional classroom setup, okay, di ba ang ato ang process mong yun, ma'am sensors, naghatag tag instruction for a specific assignment, naghatag tag deadline sa ilaha, of course, they need to accomplish their assignment on or before the specified deadline. Okay, and then pag submit nila, i-check na to, and of course, after checking, ibalik na to sa ilaha kay para at least they are aware no of whatever score na ilahang na-acquire for a specific activity or task. Okay? So, mara po nang ginabuhat sa ato ang pag-grade sa estudyante via Google Classroom. Okay? So, naka-specify na tag instruction sa ato ang unsa activity dire. Okay, sorry for the ano. Okay, sorry for the background noise. Okay. So, but then anyway, kato, we have specified the details or the instructions for our assignment. Okay. So, kato na lang, buhaton na lang nato is to evaluate, diba? Check nato kung sakto ba ang ilang gibuhat. Okay, karon man good kay wala man goy gi-submit po ni ang unsa ng mga students sila, which is okay. Okay. Pero, if ever na mo nag-submit, wala na sila sa assign pero na sila sa third in, ma'am sensors. Okay? So kato the same naman gyapon na nga to ang buhaton. If for example kani si Sir Dehos, okay? So makatapod ko points sa iya no. As you can see, automatic na naay points dire. Of course, you need to return that one. Okay, so return lang ninyo. Okay, you can actually provide a private comment as well. Okay, if you want to communicate with your student, no, or to explain nga nung ingana ang iyahang points, okay, so you may do so po. Okay, so you can actually give a private comment wherein you actually unsa no, kanang ginaunsa ninyo, gina-comment ninyo ang gibuhat sa estudyante sa pwede ingana. Okay, again, it's a private comment, so meaning ikaw ug ang estudyante ra pod ang makakitaan na. Okay, so kato, click lang ang return para at least unsa makita nila ang ilahang scores. Okay? So kato siya. For the quizzes, sa karon dili na ko maunsa na mapakita sa inyo ma'am sensors ang kaning exact kaning form wherein naanay unsa naanay kaning automatic computation of scores manggo just like what I have told you, di ba, ma-determine ni Google Forms kung pila ang score na nakuha ni estudyante. Okay, given nag-set man gud nato ang kaning unsa correct answer. So sa karon man good kay I guess gi pang unsa gi pang close sa magod ang amo ang quizzes no, okay, sa institution. Okay, so but then anyway, I will be providing you na lang later on a link, okay, regarding the kaning unsa no, unsa ba makit-an ninyo sa inyong quizzes using Google Forms. Okay, so kato. Just to remind everyone lang no, moms and sirs, mas okay good if ever we're going to review whatever answers ang naa sa forms kay for example, ang gihatag ni forms kay 25 or 20 over 30. Pero naday mga answers daraan na medyo namali niya check. Okay? So, kanano, na mag instances sa anak yun, na mga on sa murag system error, okay? Bug ang tawag na mo ana. Okay, so mga errors, okay, in terms of checking no. Of course, there are a lot of kaning unsa manggod technological products per it. Dili siya makaunsa na, dili gid siya makahatag or na jud siya flaws, okay? In terms of whatever unsa whatever output ang iyahang gina pakita. Although yeah, most of the time accurate pang gyud ang iyang pag-check pero mas okay gyud na i-review nato para at least mas safe ta. Okay? Na mahatag yun ang sakto na score para sa atong mga estudyante. Okay? So, anyway, kato na po sa paggrado sa ato ang mga pinalanggang estudyante. Okay? So, right now, okay, i-review lang po na ako basig makalimtan na itong map sensors. Okay, so how to grade no? Adora mo sa classwork. Okay, and then, kaning unsa na to. Kaning turn in or assign. So, pwede lang ninyo na i-click or view assignment. Okay, there you go. So, sa student work na tab, dala ninyo pwede mas correct. Okay, just to review. Okay, and then next, let's explore the calendar and to review na unsa no tab. Okay, so mananing last topics na to, no? Okay. Very quick ra po ni siya, ma'am sensors. For you to be able to explore the calendar and to review, makita na ninyo dire okay, natay to do to review o calendar dire no. So if ever i-click na ninyo, meaning makita ninyo dire kung unsa pa dapat ang inyohang mga buhatonon. So as you can see sa APP and C2, okay, makita na ko na I still need to accomplish this quiz. Okay? Sa side sa estudyante. sa mga sa side sa teacher, side ninyo, moms and sirs, sa to review nato, okay? Mo na siyang mga assignments or tasks no na kailangan pa nato i-check. Okay, ganun sila. Okay, and then sa calendar nato, okay, so makita po nato ang list of activities dira. Okay, or tasks. Okay, there you go. Okay, maura po na siya. Okay? Si unsa no? Si to do, to review ug si calendar. But then most likely dili nato maunsa no, dili nato makita si to do kay dili magyud ta estudyante. Okay? We are actually looking at the perspective of a teacher. Okay, so wait lang ma'am and sirs. Okay, so kato na, I'm sorry for the short pause, everyone. Okay, so another thing the ma'am sensors, you can actually access your calendar and to review okay, via your main menu. Okay, so as you can see here na the calendar po, no? Okay, and then we also have that to review here. Okay, there you go. Okay, so that's it. Okay, for the calendar and the to review. Okay? So, just to ano lang po, review as well our unsa no, topics na na-cover for today's session. Okay, so i-check lang natin if ever na unsa bagay nato na-discuss nato tanan. First, na-discuss nato ganinang morning how to access your Google Classroom via these two steps. We have created a class as well. Create a class by subject or by section and archive a class and restore a class. So, nabuhat po nato ganina. We have explored the general settings and the class settings po, no, as well as the four main tabs na makitaan sa Google Classroom, namely the Stream, Classwork, People, Grades na tabs. And then we also have created our topics no, for a good organization of your classes. And then we also created a quiz assignment. Again, the quiz assignment feature is actually used to create your quizzes and examinations. We also created rubrics na, okay? And then, wala natin na-reuse ang rubric. Sige lang. Pwede na natin na siya yun sa no, agian tomorrow. Okay, so dali naman po kayo na siya, ma'am sensors. Pero the most important thing here is at least kabalot taon sa nato pag-create sa rubric. Okay? And then, we have created as well an assignment. Create a question. So, if ever you're going to create a poll, so maning gamito nato, no? We have uploaded materials pod okay, in the form of PowerPoint presentation and PDF. Again, you may actually upload videos as your material as well. And then we have reuse post pod no, kaganina. Okay, so meaning recycling specific materials from a specific class to another. And then, nagiana po na to, na-demonstrate po na to how are we going to give scores sa ato ang mga estudyante, how are we going to evaluate their task, and how are we going to return the scores to them as well. Okay, and then we explored quickly our calendar and to review the features. And of course, we have set up as well the quiz settings, no? Specifically, how are we going to capture the email addresses of those persons na nag-respond sa ato ang forms. Okay? So, all in all, na-cover naman po nato ang ato ang mga essential topics or fundamental topics in line with Google Classroom. So, right now, okay, let me present to you the details or the instructions for your assessment. No? So, kadali lang. Okay, so this will be your task number 1. Okay, so just to remind lang ha, moms and sirs, you need to accomplish the requirements for the assessment in order for you to get or to acquire your certificates. Okay? So there will be a specific submission document that I will be sending you. Okay? So ang requirement man good nato for you to be able to get your certificate is to accomplish the two assessments kay naihatag na sa inyo ha. One of which kay kaning sa Google Classroom. Tomorrow, I will be presenting as well or giving you the details for your second assessment in line with Google Sites. Okay? So tomorrow atong buhaton kay mag-discuss sa kaning mga essential topics na pod. How are you going to create your own website using Google Sites? Okay? So, but then, going back sa ato ang task 1 or assessment number 1, so again, focusing sa kaning Google Classroom. Okay? For our instructions, you're going to create a Google Classroom according to your domain or area of expertise. Okay, so I believe that all of you here, of course, kay na area of expertise po, no? Okay, wherein dara mo naka-focus. So the classroom should have the following components. So we have 5 topics minimum under classwork. Okay? So di ba as of the moment ay kaganina sa inyo ang practice na activity, nakabuhat mong 5 topics. So siguro nabuhat na po nato yun na ang ato ang 5 topics. So pwede na to ninyo i-continue ma'am and sirs. Okay? Wala problema. At sa sugdan na no? Okay, so kailangan ninyo magbuhat og 5 topics. If ever kulang pa na dira so dungagan na nato. Okay? So given na I will be giving you an ample time to accomplish this one, mga podkad. Okay? So, dili man within the day ninyo kailangan isubmit ang inyong assessment. Okay, so for each topic, again, key term dere moms and sirs, for each topic, there should be one post for learning materials. So, use your CBLMs if applicable. Sir, what if wala ko'y CBLM? So, pwede ra any PowerPoint presentation, videos, or documents na mag-serve as your learning material na pwede ninyo i-upload sa inyong classes. Okay? So, wala na problema. So, given na each topic manggod na ay ing-anin na post, one post for learning materials, meaning I will expect na naay 5 ka-learning materials all and all. Okay? So, meaning 1 times 5. Okay? So, isa ka topic ay isa ka learning materials or isa ka learning material sa isa ka topic. Okay? So, given na natay 5 topics, meaning dapat naapod tayo 5 ka-learning materials sa inyong klase. Okay, and then next, 5 posts for assignments. Okay, so kabalo naman po taon sa nato pag buhat og assignments, moms and sirs, no? Pero the question is, sir, will you require us to create a rubric for each assignment? No. Okay? Para dili hassle sa inyo, ha? Pero please don't forget the steps on how you're going to create your rubrics pod. Pero dili na nako siya i-require sa inyo ang assessment. Okay? Para easy ra pod sa inyo, ha? So please make sure lang na no, dili nga na ka-complicated ang inyong buhaton na assignments, moms and sirs. Make it as simple as possible. Okay? As long as assignment gihapon sa basahon, pero dili siya yung anak ka-complex gyud. Kaya para at least dili pod mo maglisod. Okay? So given na 5 manggod ka buok na assignment, ang kailangan ninyo i-post for each topic. So meaning, all in all, I will be expecting 25 ka-assignments because 5 times 5 is 25. Okay? So, kato. And then, another requirement is dapat na ay duha ka post for quizzes. Okay? So, meaning for each topic, dapat tayo duha ka quiz. Okay, so sir, pila ka items ang imuhang ina-expect? So, at least pa lang 5 ka items to. Sir, kailangan ba not just short answer, multiple choice sa amuhang quiz? Not necessarily. Okay? So, okay na tanan dira multiple choice. Ang isa ka quiz kay tanan short answer. Ang isa ka quiz kay essays. Okay? So, pwede nga na inyong buhatan, ma'am and sirs. Okay? So, katora. So, again, 2 posts for quizzes, 1 post for exam for each topic. Okay? So, kato no. Pero sige na lang para dili na mo mag-unsa maglisod. Isa na lang yun ka post sa examination, pero ayaw na lang ninyo ibutang under a specific topic. Because sometimes magod ang atong examination is actually composed of several topics, di ba? Okay, so buhat na lang mag-isa ka exam, ma'am and sirs, pero ayaw lang ninyo siya ibutang under a specific topic yun, ha? Okay? Pwede makita na sa taas sa inyong klase. Okay, para dili na lisod sa inyo na magbuhat yun mag-exam for each topic. So, I will be expecting 1 exam report sa inyong class. Okay? So, 5 post for poll questions po. So, kaning poll question, sige. Um, lima ra po na ako ang i-require. Okay? So, at least man lang na ako makita ni lima daraan, no? Pwede isa-isa for each, for each topic. Okay? So, if ever na-confuse mo, balik ko na ako, ma'am sensor sa kani siya, kaning one post for learning materials, kailangan yun na isa ka post for each topic sa inyong learning materials. No? So meaning, dapat na ay lima ka learning materials present sa inyong classroom. 5 posts for assignments. So 25 ka assignments daw ang inyong buhaton all in all. 2 posts for quizzes. So meaning, naamoy 10 ka quizzes na unsa kailangan buhaton. 1 post for exam kani siya, I will consider bisag isa ra ka examination na makita nako sa inyong classroom, and 5 posts for poll questions. Okay? So bisag lima ra pod ka poll questions, isa sa per topic no, pwede kayo. Okay? Kay para at least dili lisod sa inyo ha. Okay, and then of course, dapat na ay 5 students pod na present sa inyong Google Classroom. Pwede mo mag-unsa, no? Given na naaman tayo GC, so just communicate with your classmates, no? Para maka-appeal sa inyong klase. Sir, what if ako ang students kay gikan sa akong mga friends na dili appeal sa FELS? Pwede pod kayo, walay problema sa ako, apo. Pero sa isa ka co-teacher, paki-add ko as your co-teacher. Okay? Para at least maunsa na ako na ma-check pod na ako ang inyong gibuhat. Okay? So, sir, unsa na ako pag-add sa imuha as co-teacher? Just use this Gmail account. So, christian.manero@gmail.com. Okay, given na I have already demonstrated as well, how are you going to add a co-teacher sa imuhang classroom? Okay, so that's it for the instructions and details of your assessment. I will be uploading this file pod no sa inyong GC together with the review materials no, okay, na pwede ninyo i-access no. Kay basig na may nakalimtan na steps, so at least man lang pwede nato siya ma-review. So i-upload na lang nako sa inyong GC later on. But then for now, do you have any questions ba so far, moms and sirs? Concerns or clarifications before we're going to end our session? 5,
Sir.
4. Yes po.
Ano ba? Regarding sa ano lang sir, assignment.
Mhm.
Example sir, akong topic is ano lang, short lang kaayo. Kailangan dyan 5 ka assignment
Mhm.
para sa ka topic.
Mhm.
Sa ka class.
Yes, sir.
At kailangan
Opo.
dyan.
Pwede na kayo, sir. Bisag unsa na gani kaning simple instructions lang for each assignment. Wala na problema, sir. Okay.
Okay po.
As long as makabuhat ra kag assignment po for for each topic. So 5 assignments per topic no as per
Okay.
stipulated sa inyo ang assessment instructions.
Okay
Buhat,
sir, no
sir.
problem. No problem.
Okay. Sige po. Thank you. And yeah, any other questions or concerns? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, sige. So, very silent na batch, okay, ninyo, no, ma'am sensors. Pero, I guess, kato, your silence means, nasabtan naman po na instructions na gihatag sa inyo ha. But then if ever you have any other concerns or things you would like to clarify about, again, please feel free to tag me sa to ang GC, no? Okay? Kaya para at least ma-address na ako as soon as possible kung unsa man ang inyo mga concerns, okay? Regarding with our assessment. Okay? So again, I will be uploading the file for the assessment no instructions as well as the kaning review materials ninyo. Okay? So for now, if ever wala na may concerns or questions, then let's end this session na everyone. Okay? So thank you so much sa inyong time, no, moms and sirs. And please don't forget that tomorrow we will still be having our another session to discuss essential topics in line with Google Sites. Okay, but then sa karon, so pwede na mo mag-leave anin na Google Meet session no, and see you tomorrow at exactly 9 a.m. po. So God bless and have a great evening ahead.